Well, our work week started off some pretty heavy rain around the coastal empire and the low country, and it is ending that way. We certainly had some flooding issues for us here in Savannah. Starting to settle down right now. We can even see a little bit of blue sky peeking in between those clouds. But as far as the day, those clouds and the rain kept conditions again on the cooler side. With highs in the lower 80s for most of us, about 10 degrees below normal, actually exactly 10 degrees below normal for this time of the year. At the airport, receiving just under an inch of rain, but certainly higher amounts were estimated by Viper radar, with that heaviest cell moving through downtown Savannah. High rainfall rates did lead to some flash flooding. We still do have a flash flood warning in place until 7 o'clock, but more rain was estimated down into Richmond Hill. Over 4 inches of rain falling there, causing some localized flooding issues as well. Viper radar is still active with the heaviest rain further inland and also developing again just off of the coast, moving on shore of coastal Liberty County and for Bryan County, with some of that likely about to move into Chatham County as well over the next few hours. So that flood warning is still in place until 7 o'clock. Will take some time for some of the minor streets that have some flooding issues to clear out. The tide is still coming in, so we may see that take a little bit of time, but really drying out for the most part. But a few cells on the south side of Savannah starting to pop up for us again, moving from the east to the west. That heavier rain is in coastal Bryan and Liberty County right now, where we did have that flood alert along the interstate, able to dry out for now with the heaviest cells moving toward Claxton and into Reedsville across Tattnall County. Some pockets of heavy rain are still occurring. Scattered rain continues into the weekend with localized flooding possible. Rainfall rates will be high, and we could see totals in excess of 2 and 3 inches between Saturday and Sunday. So definitely be aware of that if you're going to be out and about, and also have a plan B. It's not going to be the best weekend for outdoor plans. Below normal temperatures will continue because of the rainfall and of course the cloud cover. Temps will just be in the 80s for Saturday through Monday, and then a drier, hotter pattern returns for next week with highs back into the 90s. Really what we are dealing with, we have this stationary boundary, basically a stationary boundary just to our south. That's helping to direct in more of this deeper moisture that's over the Florida peninsula, which will lead to that heavy rain and the high rainfall rates over the weekend. For the overnight hours tonight, we'll have the cloud cover around, some pockets of heavy rain setting up during the mid-morning hours, continuing into the afternoon with more of that flow off of the Atlantic, and we will see conditions largely settling down for tomorrow evening. So Sunday will go through the same type of pattern as Saturday, where we will begin to see the showers and storms set up during the mid-morning hours, continuing into the afternoon, likely for the evening hours. Still some rain on the radar, but not as widespread as earlier in the day, so not wall-to-wall rain for the entire weekend, at least, all 24 hours. However, we will still have those periods of heavy rain at times during those afternoon hours and into the evening. For tonight, 72 for the low temperature. The evening rain will be an issue for us, at least for the next few hours. We'll have scattered showers and storms setting up for us over the weekend. Same thing for us on Monday, with temperatures in the low to mid 80s at best. And then as conditions start to dry out Tuesday and beyond, that's when we will see those temperatures really begin to heat up, and the normal summer heat band will make a return for us.
We knew it would come back sooner or later. Thank you so much. We'll be right back to sports.